and continue. It's just the music, huh? Okay, there we go, begins.
What is cracking, fam? It's your man Justin Woodward from The Mix, the host with the most, play me close like butter plays toast, Iggy. This is the Mix Summer Game Showcase, previously the Guerrilla Collective, but nothing has changed. We are still bringing that summer barbecue heat for the streets. I'm not alone in this event adventure. I'm here with my beautiful wife and game sommelier, Candace Woodward.
Hey Justin, and hey everybody. I'm Candace, and yes, we are firing up the grill to cook with the latest and greatest indie games and developers. And during our time together today, you'll discover a veritable smorgasbord of new releases to put on your radar and your wish list. I'm talking about hot upcoming games that will keep things popping between your cookouts and pool parties this summer and beyond.
That's right, grab your floaties, Candy. You know, summer is on the sizzle and so are the devs. We're keeping it simple, lining up games in several categories that include world premieres, exclusives, and updates from some of our favorite developers and publishers.
And our friends at Valve hooked us up with a Steam event page, so make sure to open up Steam, follow the games on the show, and wishlist the ones that catch your eye. As a bonus to show you some love for checking out the games, the developers on today's show have blessed us with Steam keys from games in their catalog. So when you see the following QR code, grab your phone, shoot your shot for a chance to get a free game.
Spiffy. Shoot your shot. This is just the start of our summer showcase. This Friday, we are taking over the rooftop of the Grammy Museum at LA Live for our in-person showcase, where we will have over 50 games to play. We have more sweet events planned in the upcoming months, including the Dope Indie Game Awards, the Fall Showcase, and a new show we will dig into shortly. Follow The Mix on your favorite social platform to get the scoop on everything we're up to, including new showcases. For more info, visit our website at MediaIndieExchange.com. Studios. Opportunities to and ask more information.
Now, before we dig in, we have to thank our great sponsors who believe in the work we do with
so much away. You might even
skip
this lock.
Let's go. World premiere. Was that a town building? Reclaim your world. Not bad. Never's End. Hello. 10-0. Not bad, actually.
Where do I even begin? I can think of that vacation, the run-in at the motel, that one argument. It was always
Mystery
the
game?
same.
Drama? What is this?
It's been just an awful journey to get both of us here, hasn't
Horror
it?
game.
Where are you, my love?
The graphics looks good. Retro.
Where are you, my love? You're going to ruin us both. For what?
No door.
Where are you, my love?
Is this the game's name?
But you'll come back.
Where the hell are you hiding?
You always do.
Be crowned.
Now, the audience is thirsty for fun. Time to run.
What is this?
'Cause now your denouement has already begun. That means you're done. We could both be pirates on the sea. You'll swap the deck and play a part for me. Mops galore, you
Here we
better
go.
keep it
Strobo
clean.
time.
Watch out now, my little friend. 'Cause
Was that
sharks
Strobo
will
name?
be.
I don't know what that name is.
I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet on a string. I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything. Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore?
Was it Billy Bustap?
And oh, they know it's the end of the world. It ended when you said goodbye.
The last caretaker. World premiere, okay. Let's see what that is. Ludo Kurwe. Animation looked good. Smooth. I fucking love this. Monsters are... Kidnapped by evil. Nosferatu told me. Ugh. That's Finger Dice, the billionaire killing game. Ooh, fights. This is a good release. This is a co-op game. There's one more character right next to it. Neon Inferno. You can change characters as well. Only do 100% damage. Bloodshot Rose. I'll definitely trying that out. Demo out now. Ow, my leg.
The gaming industry isn't just big. It's a colossal $240 billion universe where millions log in, play, and interact daily. And we are going to revolutionize that universe forever with Raijin. Raijin is rewarding gamers for doing what they love most, playing video games. The most popular, most adopted, and most fun games. Raijin will integrate with every Steam account, opening the door to over 100 million gamers to join the Raijin ecosystem. And the best part is, Raijin will let you convert your Steam achievements into real-world rewards. It's time to reward gamers for gaming. Link, play, earn.
Why?
Raijin.
It sounds like a scam.
Wow, Never End had me speechless. I didn't know I needed a game that combines minifigs with shuffleboard, but here we are.
This is why I love my job. Shout out to Ryzen, which is a sick new platform that allows players to get rewards through their achievements when playing games and also benefits the developers as well. Sign up for that. Before we get to the next category, I want to tell y'all about a new online showcase we're putting together with the crew at Digital Banditos. It's called Indie Fan Fest, and it's not your typical showcase. This all-new event will have a special focus on Steam Next Fest and building up wish lists.
Okay.
One of the most important contributors to a game's success. The Media Indie Exchange is pumped about Indie Fan Fest, and we can't wait to reveal our plans. There will be more details soon, so get to liking and subscribing for all the updates.
Now post up because we're jumping into some sword swinging action. This category has vehicles, roguelikes, Souls-likes, and the world's first Gardenvania.
Say that 5 times fast.
What is going on? How is this so Mitri. Hello there. Airframe Ultra. What is this? Airframe Ultra. I'll check it out later. It looks similar. Have I seen this before? Absolum. Play them at Next Fest. Okay, so we're waiting for Next Fest.
The elusives are tiny creatures that live in our homes, hiding from us and borrowing whatever they need. To the elusive, humans are giants, slow and clumsy beings, but also dangerous threats that must be avoided. The raiders are the most daring elusives, always seeking adventure and treasure. They're quick and stealthy, using guard cloaks to keep them hidden and invisible to the eyes of humans and predators. Elusive is an adventure and exploration game with Metroidvania elements. The protagonist, Zoe, is a brave raider seeking adventure in the giant world of humans. Along your journey, you will meet other adventurous characters and merchants with whom you can build friendships. In Elusive, you'll explore every nook and cranny of an old haunted house, uncovering pathways and tunnels within the walls that will lead you to hidden treasures.
Humanized bugs.
Elusive combines exploration,
Not that I mind,
resource and treasure gathering, crafting, and quests in a giant house interconnected by tunnels. Let's raid together.
I like that. Elusive. Hello. Oh, was this Kingdom 2 Crowns? Looks like Kingdom 2 Crowns, a new game. Music is good. I'm vibing with this one. It has to be Kingdoms 2 Crowns developers, I believe. Regions of Ruin, Ruingate. Regions of Ruin, Ruingate. Oh, Dragon is Dead. This is the game. I saw it on Steam. It looked interesting, art style wise.
The surface is no longer safe for humans. Mutated creatures and viruses force us to live in underground bunkers. Vela is training combat personnel like you to overcome and reclaim the surface. Through the simulation, you can safely learn all the skills needed for actual combat. Hello, I'm John Ju, the developer of Vela. Through this video, I would like to introduce Vela, a Souls-like training game. Vela provides a perfect simulation that can substitute for dangerous real-world environments. Through this simulation, you can systematically learn all the Souls-like combat techniques, dodging, parrying, and fatal attacks. Block enemy attacks with shields, break their stance with perfect timed parries, dodge attacks with quick rolls, and don't miss the opportunity to deliver critical hits. You can create your own combat style by combining various weapons, shields, and gear. Each piece of equipment has unique characteristics, making strategic choices crucial for victory. From basic straight swords to heavy axes, from small buckler shields to massive tower shields, every choice determines your combat style. After completing your training, you can challenge yourself in a more difficult roguelike mode. This extreme training begins to prepare you for real combat against mutated creatures. Being a simulation, there's no need to fear failure. You can experience new challenges and growth with each attempt. Failure will become another opportunity for learning. When you complete the simulation, you can challenge all the enemies you defeated with your honed combat skills, but a single mistake means starting over from the beginning. Furthermore, hidden areas and special challenges await you. If you can overcome the
beginning, you mean all the way?
Special rewards will be given.
Or just the boss
Soon,
itself?
you will be able to experience your first simulation. The Steam demo is expected to be released in August, with an official release planned for 2026.
Okay.
Vela will perfectly support your training. The future of
Is this
humanity
Vela?
lies in
It's a
your
game
hands.
name.
Do not forget to wish list.
Okay, I'll check that out. Weather. Okay. Next game. Was interesting.
Hi, I'm Zach, one half of the Beauty Cult, and we're making Nectarmancer, a highly acrobatic Gardenvania where you work for the Throne. The Throne is a mysterious entity that's dominated the world for centuries, exploiting the land and people for one thing: nectar. Nectar is everything. Money, energy, fuel, power. And the Throne wants every last drop. But as the world's reserves run dry and the forest itself begins fighting back, the Throne has become desperate. So it's employed you, an expert in both sword and soil, to bring nectar to the Throne no matter what stands in your way. But melee alone won't be enough. A Nectarmancer can alter the very nature of their plants, using them as ammo or ammo factories, providing you with an extremely flexible loadout of projectile and soil-based support. Stay in good graces with the Throne, and you might just survive in the Beauty Cult's Nectarmancer.
Ads in 5 seconds. Nectarmancer, okay. Forgot to type that one out. Sorry. Got the gist of it. What? Mechanimals, okay. So many platformers, huh? Little Nemo, Guardians of the Slumberland. Great name. Guardians of Slumberland. And you can pet. Lost Castle 2. There was a 1. Frost Colossal Wandering Knight. Buy now. Is it out now?
Yo, Airframe Ultra is gaming at its so hype.
And did you see we snuck in little
Candy,
which looks gorgeous? Quick history lesson. That is based on a story that was written all the way back in 1905. Quick.
What? So hype.
And did you see we snuck in Little Nemo, which looks gorgeous?
Oh,
Quick history
1905?
lesson. That is based on a story that was written all the way back in 1905.
That is a long time ago, Candy. Yeah. Underrepresented communities in the game industry. The Mix and coming to a screen near you on Monday, June 9th at noon Eastern and 9 a.m. Pacific, and is
for Lizard. For those types of days, here's the category that'll feature farms, towers, and pets.
Let's go. Well, it's not just gaming section, it's a music section too. There's a lot of banger music in this game. It's pretty good. That was so smooth on building. You can build a whole town. What about the people? What are they? What is the name of this? You can mount as well. You can drive a car. Wait, is this a save game? It is. What? What kind of game is this? How big is this? Oh, this is huge. What is going on? I'm speechless. Autonamica. Holy damn. Autonamica. Gather and collect. Ooh, mouse playing game? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, Dragonlance. Name is not that cool. Look a basic thing. What the hell? Virtual companion? Nanomon? Nanomon? Is it Nanomon? Tower defense? Yeah, sure is. Relic Guardian. Q3 2025. Nice. What the hell was that? Really magic has opened portal across Nepal. Use your powers to discover hidden lands. Okay. This is a card game. Help locals and learn new magic. Look alive, that's a ghost show. Oh my goodness. Store balance and stabilize the portals. Okay, gang, get everyone out. Ritual of Raven. Team 17. Wow. Raftlings. What was that? Oh no, this is a game you will go crazy about. Hundreds of hours just gone within a second. Ooh, so detailed. 200, that was easy. Craftlings, actually craftlings. Pokemon style game? What is this? Change your house as well. More like a room, I guess. The hairs are so shabby. It's like a Pokemon Go game in a game. Okay, what's the name? Critoraptors. What are these names, man? Critoraptors. What's going on?
They say I'm fading away.
Isn't Peak Opus?
That mountain. My home's up there.
The richest stranger. My fall.
Hello, I'm Taylor, one of the developers behind Spirit of the North 2, which is available on PC, PS5, and Xbox. In this short deep dive, I wanted to share how we approached the most challenging but most rewarding aspect of the sequel, rebuilding the feel of controlling a fox. Editing a quadruped is very difficult in video games and players aren't quite used to it. And from a dev perspective, it's a much harder problem than it seems. So for Spirit of the North 2, we threw out the old system from our first title completely and started over.
Oh.
Most humanoid characters use a capsule collider. That works great when your limbs are symmetrical and your pivot point is in your torso. But with a fox, the capsule becomes oversized and the character rotates from the middle, making it feel like you're steering a shopping cart. We ended up doing something that usually is discouraged, dramatically shrinking the capsule and even letting the mesh stick out. This gave us a tight collision that allowed the fox to move through tight spaces and never bounce off nearby walls. The final movement model was inspired by a kite, where the head leads and the body trails. All the animations needed to be rebuilt to match. But in the end, it felt more natural, responsive, and fun. It took years of iteration, but the difference is something that you will definitely feel when you play.
Okay.
The other big issue to address was jumping. We wanted the precision of scripted jumps without the immersion-breaking ledge markings seen in other games, procedurally in real time. The system evaluates dozens, if not hundreds, of factors and conditions in real time. It is easily the most complex system I have ever created, and also the most satisfying. But we didn't stop there. If you're sprinting, the procedural targets switch off. You get a more reckless, longer jump, perfect for covering distances fast in a huge open world. The balance between freeform movement and target-locked precision is what makes traversal in our game so fun and fox-like. That's it for now. There are many more improvements we made to the fox character, including animations, morphs, grooms, skins. Seriously, we take our player feedback in getting the movement right. We are grateful for the players who play our games and help guide our designs. We still have plenty to learn, but we're really proud of where our character has landed. Spirit of the North 2 is now available on PC, PS5, and Xbox
actually
X
released
and
now.
S. Thanks for watching.
Yesterday, but Raber. Oh, boss fights too. Temtem Swarm, Endless Inferno. Why long names? Ooh, frog. Hello.
You're looking a little green there, Frog. You good?
This place is making me sick.
Oh, toughen up, Hop. It's good to have your work.
I'm sold. Looks good. Big hops or big hopes.
What's up, guys? My name is Clint Sparks, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Global Gaming League. You know, we as gamers know that gaming is the fastest growing form of entertainment in the world. Makes more money than the movie, music, and television industries combined, but yet it's still disconnected from mainstream pop culture and the streets. That's why I'm here today with Media Indie Exchange, the home of discovery and innovation in the gaming world, to get you guys familiar with the future of gaming. Welcome to the Global Gaming League.
Gaming League, a league of celebrity-owned teams playing both new games from Call of Duty and Valorant to retro games like Pac-Man. Multi-game title league where gaming, music, sports, fashion, and culture converge. This is not a traditional esports league. The GGL is a gaming entertainment league that combines the competitiveness of traditional sports leagues.
I gotta spin the chain.
Actually fight me.
I'm pressing Y.
Legions of new fans, real celebrities, real entertainment, real money. Everybody games, so we built something for everybody, giving gamers around the world the chance to lift household.
These guys are pros.
My 5-year-old is better than me at Tetris. I am looking forward to the Tim update, and as always, Spirit Game looking.
Absolutely. Show. Just scan the QR code on your screen to cop them freebies and follow Media Indie Exchange on all your socials to stay in the know. While I'm hitting you with the reminders, go visit the Mixed Summer Game Showcase event page on Steam to see all the titles we're featuring today and wish list the ones that tickle your fancy.
Okay.
Extra cool.
Exclusive, let's see. 4 players, so then. Popocom. I'm not gonna lie, that looked good. It's a co-op game. Oh, is this the new football thing I saw? It had that blah. Negative comments, I don't know why. I wonder why people didn't like this. Football Heroes League. Ooh. Let's play a game, another one. This is Prop Hunt. Gentleman's dispute. This PvP or the boss fight thing? Bakudo. Oh, right. Light Odyssey. Look fine.
I told you to mind your own business. Got myself a shiny new chrome, wanna touch my skin, but this flesh not yours to hold. I won't phone police, cause pigs never dig the put me out rough, sleep and entwined with the sheet. He must have skipped my house when Joy was living there. The criminal now.
For a title that sounds silly, but nothing kill you if you don't keep that on swivel. Keep the name and kiss my grits, meet it brittle. Metro North SA, now you know.
Okay, game's name looks good. What's up, you do? Beatdown City Survivors. Sure. I'm typing this all to check out later on Steam as well, with some gameplays and stuff. Because you don't get everything from the trailer. Troublemaker Beyond.
Hi gang, I'm Nanda Gamecom, the game director of Troublemaker 2 Beyond Dream. This is an open world action comedy game and a direct sequel to the first Troublemaker, taking place 3 years after the event of the original game. In this sequel, we're diving deep into the themes of dreams and drugs, two of the biggest inner battle we often face as we grow from
I don't understand exactly what he's saying. Yeah.
We now have two main protagonists, Rudy the Cipta Weata Last Champion, returning main character from the first game, and Jordan Santoso, the pianist from the band Beyond Dream. The contrast in their fighting style and the story perspective will create a much more intense and emotional narrative, as we witness their journey through struggles chasing their dreams. Unlike the first Troublemaker, which was limited to high school, this time you are free to explore South Jayakarta, a city inspired by a place across Indonesia, including Jakarta, and my hometown, Pacitan City. And yes, Troublemaker 2 is our first ever open world game, following the Troublemaker 1, which was our debut, reflecting the hidden in unexpected corner. And of course, since Beyond Dream is now part of the character roster, you can visit their studio, jam with the band, and play original song from the game.
What kind of game is this?
As a small
it looks like a fake game.
We proud to bring an open world experience.
But it looks good.
A world that in team on all of
South Jakarta, Troublemaker Beyond 2 Dream. I don't know. Troublemaker.
Hello, I am Ramon Nafria from Language Studio, and I want to present you Army Moves Overdrive.
What is this? Where are we? Is this Second World War?
Army Moves Overdrive is a reimagination of Army Moves as if it was developed these days. And what is Army Moves? Army Moves is a game from 1986 for several microcomputers: ZX Spectrum, Amstrad CPC, Commodore 64, Commodore Amiga, Atari ST, MSX, and even some of the oldest PCs with the CGA, graphic cards, and this type of things. It began a series of games that include Navy Moves, Arctic Moves, and more recently, and not official, Space Moves. It is one of the best sellers of what is called the golden age of Spanish video games development.
Okay.
If not,
I'm sorry, I have to skip. The game is good though.
Dunwich.
The game name? Army Moves Overdrive. Oh, co-op. Scrub and
But not here. At GOG, we believe that if you buy a game, it should be yours forever. That's why, back in November, we launched the GOG Preservation Program, a promise that your games will keep working even if they're delisted or no longer officially supported. 6 months in, we've already added nearly 60 titles to the program. Here are some of the best you can play right now.
Heroes of Might and Magic 3, 4, Rain Origins, Amazing Games, Diablo and Hellfire, DLC, Legend Keeper 2, well, these are the games.
You'll want to stick around.
My old keeping it
Some creep.
To save them.
and the city resists with everything it has. Sometimes it feels like everything is in my hands, even time. If my patient dies today,
inspection game.
I saved them yesterday.
Oh, this one. Come on. Tell me more. Oh. So time stuff?
At first.
Because it said time is on my hand.
Working, but I can't save everyone with my own hands. The city is dying from others' mistakes.
Oh.
And I try to fix them. I take control. And the city stops resisting. Everything becomes possible. A vaccine. The immortal man. Order. The Inquisitor and the army. Impossible structure. The plague made flesh. This can't just be a dream.
Holy damn.
So,
it's
effectively,
pathologic.
you became the head of an emergency task force, using any
Now it
means
makes
to fight
sense.
the plague. Tell me, Dankovsky, before and after, were you always aware of the consequences of your actions?
I haven't played the first two though. I know the first one is just pretty good. Oh no, my bad. My bad. Aw. Cillian Poly East. A former. No. Is it? Weird looking eyes. Motor slice. What? What was that? Okay.
Hey everyone, I am Max and I am Isla Creative Director at Pulsatrix Studios. And I am here to introduce our game to you guys.
Okay, which is?
In Isla, you will
Isla.
play as Samuel, a beta tester responsible for testing a range of new technologies in the year 2035. One day, you receive a new VR dev kit with an inbuilt artificial intelligence promising of being capable of developing horror experiences in real time based on the user's neural activities and active feedback. But the resources it uses to create the most immersive experience possible are the same weapon which will imprison Samuel. Use everything in your power to free yourself from this tailor-made psychological torture device as the lines blur between what's real and what isn't.
Oh no.
An oppressive animation.
Okay, this is at this point a spoiler.
Mixes of
Resident Evil says Silent
Resident
Hill.
Evil and Silent Hill levels.
Looks like it.
Others survive your choice
I'll check this
of
out,
way
but
do what you
don't show me
must
anymore.
to survive.
Don't spoil. I love. Oh, 1 million too. Can grab. It looks like also a better version of the full grab. I'm sold. Name, give me name. Revelation of Decay.
Gee, fellas, this looks like a job for the Toxic Crusaders. It's cleanup time!
Fighting game. Toxic Crusaders. Okay, not my thing, technically.
Boomstick for an arm, chain gun fingertips, and the might of all storms in your fists. With this kind of power, no one can stand in your way.
Out the way.
I'll be docking it. As his sights on something else, there's no army nor fleet that can stop his fury. What? Dangerous? Oh, no, sir. You've got Detective Stanley Steel Press on the job. Of course I can take it.
You talk a lot of big game there, Gumshoe. But if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Come and get me, copper. Captain Wayne's Vacation Desperation. Wishlist now on Steam. Well, go on already. What are you still doing here, man?
What was the name of that game? Moraz Protocol. World premiere, by the way. Find the same genre with a different one. This one's a scary game though. creatures that should not be exist. Should not be what? Euthanasia. Euthanasia. Another FPS game. Let me go to hell, okay. Defeat Hell's creatures. Holy shoot. That's a good name. Holy shoot.
Your Pathologic looks very thrilling and super at flavor. We gotta get it.
Okay. This game is Shrine Legacy. Old school. Story RPG. Rhythm combat story RPG. I kinda don't like this kind of trailers because it gives you spoilers. Expert is gonna kill me. Did you see how fast that was? Nocturne.
Hey, I'm Christopher Bodegård, the developer of Esoteric Ebb. In Esoteric Ebb, you are the cleric, a glorified civil servant in a fantasy metropolis on the brink of its first ever election. The events of Ebb start when you're sent to investigate a magical incident, an explosion, and a tea shop in your city of Norvik. Depending on how high or low you make the stats, your experience will radically differ with each playthrough.
Okay.
Your political alignment, how you approach a quest, and even your dialogue choices are all affected by your ability scores. The stats will chime in and nudge you in directions, and when decided that final number, always ways to make your life easier. Mighty spells to improve your chances. Every little choice matters.
I haven't seen anything else. I'm sold already. Looks like this Elysium.
Situations. Don't forget to wishlist Esoteric Ebb on Steam for updates on our road to launch. Thank you.
On the farewell, Esoteric Ebb.
Hi, I'm Ryan Yallier, studio director for Fangamer, and one of them such as One Shot and Undertale. Fangamer is working with the original creator Mortis Ghost to provide an updated version for modern platforms. Let's take a look at the all-new combat system.
Okay.
The Malls of Zone 2 are a perfect way to show off our new combat system. Going straight in the battle, we'll have the batter do a basic attack. And notice Omega Spike. We can choose a big competence to ensure that we purify the enemy. We'll go through and do a saturated string and a basic attack. And if you notice, the batter also is spiking up, but it got confused. Not all critical hits are to your advantage. We'll have to be able to quickly dispatch the enemy if we want to make sure that we don't get any additional damage. The song you are listening to, by the way, has been created by James Roach, one of the musicians of our all-new soundtrack. We're going to go up against the same pair of enemy in the exact same way. We're going to start with an attack, a saturated string, and then follow up with another basic attack. However, one of the enemies is going to charge a critical hit has a chance to be able to get off. You can also use item, have something to look forward to. An advertisement for cat food. For returning players, we also have 6 all-new bosses designed by the original creator Mortis Ghost. They take full advantage of the systems you saw today.
Is this a game getting changed or a new game?
In addition to James Roach, we also have all new music by Morosk, composer of Stray, Exaheva, Banshee Beat, one of the composers for Omori, Night Margin, one of the creators of One Shot, and Toby Fox, creator of Undertale and Deltarune. Off will be coming out sometime later this year on Nintendo Switch and Steam. Thank you very much for watching.
Off. Lord Amber Maze. Forgot to get the name, sorry. Ooh. Tactical. Is this like a... Is this a heist game? Turn-based, I got it. But is it a heist? Is this a heist? Or are we a gang? Or are we special killers? What is this? Wild tactics, okay. I wonder who we are.
Welcome, pilot. This is your pre-flight safety briefing. Please remain seated while we absolutely cook.
This game is so... I'm gonna say goofy. There's so many crazy combos you can pull off in it. I love the bomb mix. It just feels so satisfying.
I'm just in love with it. You need to check this one out. If you're not satisfied, I don't know how to satisfy you.
This is one of the coolest games I've ever played. Because I'm a bomb.
I don't think this boss was ready for me and my bomb-nanigans.
Bomb-nanigans. Star Raiders. Out now. exclusive.
Dream beneath the darkened sky. My little one, the night has come. The wind still hums its silent song. I follow your steps through ash and clay. Every step leads me astray. With trembling hands, I search, I yearn. Yet what has passed cannot return.
Oh no.
The shadows rise and twist your voice. I cut them down without remorse. The stars above
Just say I really want this, but
only a there to ignite my path. Hear your howl of
death
death.
howl. Ooh, okay. Every time I see a 10, I'm like, ooh. My dude.
Love seeing that update for Nocturne. It is such a slick title, and I am definitely going to add it to my wish list. Now make sure you go to the Steam event page and wish list your favorites from the last segment, as well as all others
Oh no.
from today. It is
Yeah, what was the name's game? Candlewood.
wish list your
I believe it's over already. Unfortunately,
Oh, it's done.
even the best indie game showcases eventually come to an end. Remember to visit the Midsummer Showcase event page on Steam, where all indie.io joystick videos, grab the controller to play games without saying. With the
That was a
plethora
good one,
of
actually.
indie
I
game showcases,
enjoyed this.
You guys got to check it out. Wholesome Direct, Women
There's
Led
like
Games,
10, 15 games I'll definitely play and love.
Green Games,
And the other games were good as well. More than half of the game I'll definitely play.
And on Monday,
And like
June
10,
9th,
15 of them,
Black
there's the
Voice
games
and
like
Gaming.
just straight up
Turn it
all out.
on
I was
and
like, okay,
tune
give me
in
now.
for some awesome stuff. Peace.
Peace, man. Good one. I actually enjoyed it. That was actually a good one.